everybody. Thank you for joining me today. So today's video, we're using a card kit. We're continuing using a card kit that I got from my little scrapbook store. I will have links down in the more section so you guys can find this card kit or any others at the store as well. So I'm going to be checking off as we go, and we're going to do these next two, okay? So what I always do, I always like kind of map myself out so that way I know which way I'm going as far as with the videos, and I've already kind of pulled apart and separated all the pieces for each of the cards, so we're ready to go. And I like to kind of play with it, lay it out, kind of see if what I'm putting down is matching to what they have there. And I like how it's going. So then we're going to go ahead and start attaching and applying. Now, because of the pink part down at the bottom, I believe on this one, I only put the peel offs. No, I do. I put it on both the top and the bottom. I just use the super thin ones. So Lizzie, Love from Lizzie has two sizes with her peel offs. One is like all the same size, same width, and it's a little bit thicker. It's probably like more like a quarter, not a quarter inch, probably like an eighth of an inch. And then she has ones that are like this one, which are called like the pinstripes. So you get three different sizes, and even the biggest size is still smaller than the sheet that has all the same size. Okay. So on this one, I just wanted that small little hint. So that's why I picked the thinnest size on the pinstripe sheet. So when you look at it up close, you'll see a little bit of something, you know. And I was thinking about it too. You guys can even, you could do splatters to these cards. You can add more stuff to it to give it a little bit more of your own style. And I should have done that on this one. But if I do another card kit, I will show that as an option as well. Because I've done one previously. I think I showed all the cards in one video. But you guys let me know. If you like it this way, then we can plan for another month to do another version, okay? Or another card kit. Okay, so with this piece, and just like with all the others, I do use the sanding block just to kind of get the pieces where they were all connected kind of smoothed away. And then we're going to go ahead and attach. Now this piece right here, we could have put that up on foam, but I knew we were going to be having some other layers, a little piece kind of underneath. Like, I just wanted to keep it as simple as possible. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. And I'm trying to get this position just right because on the photo that they give you, you can see like what parts of the flower are peeking out. And so I wanted to make sure I had the right flower showing. And then I put the foam tape on the back of the sentiment, the hello. And then the few little tiny pieces I'm going to put on the back of the hearts. And I think I only do one of the hearts. The other heart I'm going to leave flat to the card. So we're going to attach our hello. And the little bit of pieces that you choose to pop up, do add a little bit of something to the card. You know, if you wanted to make it all flat, you can do that too. You don't have to have foam squares or foam dots. You don't have to have any of that to make these cards work. It's just if you want to give it a little bit of something, a little pizzazz, that's one easy way to do that without having to have a whole lot of things in your stash, in your arsenals, right? Everyone has adhesive of some sort, probably a little piece of foam tape, some type of foam, and this just gives you options depending on what you have in, in your stash. All right. Now for the second card, since I had the foam out, I was like, let me just go ahead and get all my foam pieces ready because this one is even more simpler. All right. So there's the card, right? crazy simple. We're going to go ahead and attach this piece to the card base. Now, I could have used the peel-offs on this card as well. I just chose not to, only because it was just easier, and I thought, you know what, this one is truly a simple little layout that you guys could see one just, you know, if you leave it plain, it doesn't take away from the card either, because really these kits are well planned out and they look really nice. Okay, so thankfully we had the glue, so I was able to lift that part back up and readjust because I put it on a little drunk. It was crooked. And now we're going to attach this piece. And then we're going to put the, I was thinking about doing foam with the ice cream, but I think we just, yeah, I just taped this one straight down. Put a little tape in the middle and the wet glue. And then put it in the center. And now we're going to take the backing off of Smile. And we'll put a little bit of glue on the foam. I always do that too, because the foam, like, it once it sticks, it's done. But if you put a little bit of wet glue, you might get a little bit of wiggle room. So that way, you know, you don't tear up your paper. And then we're going to put down the hearts. And the same thing, just a little dots. And I almost forgot to sand my heart. I'm going to do this one first before I attach that. And there you go. And those are those cards. Now, with this one, instead of doing the big gems, I decided to do the smaller ones. Because I like these for like the centers of the flowers, and then just to sprinkle them around the ice cream cone. I thought that would be pretty too. Oh, no, I did get the bigger gems on the ice cream cone one. I put it over to the side where it says Smile. I figured those worked really well. And then on this one, the one that says Hello, I'm going to use some from this container over here. So, yeah. So the one with the ice cream cones, we use the PINKFRESH gems. And then the other one, we use the ones in the container, almost like a compact. That one I want to say is Picket Fence. One or the other. One's PINKFRESH and one's Picket Fence. They're so confusing. All right, now we're going to go ahead and glue those down. And I'm using my Nuvo jewel picker and the art glitter glue. And sometimes, like, the jewel picker will pick it up and it'll jump back down. I just grab it. If it's a big enough piece, then I'll just kind of place it down with my fingers. And if it's too tiny, I'll just try and pick it up again. But this way was kind of working for me with the using the one hand for the glue, because I really wasn't squeezing that much glue. I was trying to be light-handed, so using my non-dominated hand made it easier to get smaller amounts. And then I could use my right hand to pick up the jewel. And there you go. Just a little something, something. And like I did on the very first card, you could always use your Wink of Stella pens, add glitter to different pieces. That glitter pen dries clear, so that's always something you can do as well. So, I mean, really, so far we have these three, and they're just so cute. I like them. I like them a lot. Okay, so if this is your first time coming to the channel, please consider hitting the like, subscribe, and share button. If you have any comments or questions, you can feel free to leave them down below. I do read y'all's comments, and I like responding to you guys, so I do appreciate that. And I look forward to seeing you guys with our next video as we continue on to the next 2 cards in the card kit. Thanks again, you guys. Have a great weekend.